I'm gonna show you my worst woodworking crack fix ever. This is the final result. It looks like a melted candy bar sneezed into a canyon. Okay? Rewind. I found this gorgeous slab for a live edge coffee table. Wild grain, deep chatoyance, one cute little crack right through the heart. It was structural too, because the leg mortise was planned nearby. So yeah, had to fix it, or the table would flex itself to death. Here's where my brain did that overconfident DIY thing. I grabbed the good enough glue, not the right adhesive for a structural crack, and I skipped a proper bow tie or inlay. I figured, wick in some thin glue, clamp it, boom, done by lunch. I prepped the seam poorly. My clamping plan was vibes and optimism. No calls, no alignment. I even forgot to chase dust out of the crack. On camera, I'm nodding like, this is gonna be great. The first red flag? The crack drank the glue and burped it back out. Then the clamps pulled the surface proud, not together. I told myself, it'll settle once it cures. Cut to the moment of truth. I released the clamps, and the crack literally smiled at me, like, wider. The surface had shifted, and hairline checks spidered off the ends. Panic mode. I mixed a fast epoxy, wrong viscosity, wrong color. No dams, no tape, just get it done. I dumped it in. It leaked, everywhere. So I added more. Then I sprinkled in sawdust like seasoning. It turned into gray peanut butter. When it cured, I tried to plane it. The epoxy chipped. I hit it with an orbital, swirls. I hit it with a card scraper, gouges. Then I feathered it with a heat gun and made a glossy blister. At this point, I'm layering bad over worse, hoping the camera angle saves me. It didn't. Here's the aftermath. Color mismatch, epoxy overflow ghosting the grain, tool tracks crossing the light, and the crack still telegraphing through. I made it heavier, uglier, and weaker. What I learned? Stabilize mechanically first. Bow ties. What I learned? Stitches. What I learned? Proper spline. Clean the crack and undercut it slightly so filler keys in, don't just glaze the surface. Choose the right adhesive, thin CA for hairlines. Choose the right adhesive, slow-set epoxy for gaps. Tint to the darkest grain, not the average. Control the pour with tape dams and seal the edges first. Use cawls, use reference faces so clamping closes the joint, not skates it sideways. And always test your tint and cure on scrap. Redemption plan. I'm routing out this mess, inlaying 2 contrasting bow ties across the fracture, then doing a sealed, tinted, slow-pour epoxy, leveled with a sharp plane, and finished to 220 plus before oil. I'll show the clean fix in a follow-up. If you've got a worst fix ever, drop it in the comments. What you tried, what failed, and what finally worked. Let's save someone else from gray peanut butter epoxy today.